Isn't it wonderful when life goes well?
Yes.
Just enjoy it.
Yes.
Really. Such a beautiful experience. So easy. So much fun, too, right? Times like that, you can count your blessings and just keep on counting, even if it's the same blessing you're counting over and over again. It doesn't matter. It's just a good feeling. And then you come along. My life is so good. I mean, what's up? What's happening? You come in, and you're the epitome of everything that I despise. And you know what? You push me. You push me to those peaks and troughs, the stuff of intensely felt and authentically expressed life stories. But in the moment, I must confess, I'm going through a desperate attempt to try to avoid my shadow self from consuming me while I am reacting to you. Of course, I'm just talking about myself. Okay? I have heard that my antagonist is really the devil in disguise. Sometimes I can get that. And when I do, there's a part of me that realizes that you, the antagonist, you breathe into me the opportunity to become extraordinary. But my extraordinary can go one way or the other. I can experience a triumph in my life, or I can experience a real tragedy. Sometimes when I experience you, the antagonist, I kind of lean to the tragic side. But then I realize my closet is already full of corpses. I don't have any more room for you. One more would just pop to the surface, and then it would really be a tragedy. Of course, like I said, I'm only talking about my awareness. You can listen to this as if it were a story, because a story it is. Sometimes what we do is we meet the really bad antagonist. And we see etched in their lives the evidence of the opposites of good versus evil. And you know, it can be so easy at that time to forget our humanity. And to just try to lump it up instead of seeing the mixed traits that are there. Sometimes what it requires is to ask ourselves, is there a more loving way that I could approach them? I mean, love just seems to be so far down at the bottom of that closed bin, you know. It's been so long since you pulled that one out and wore it. But if you do dig deep enough, you can find a more loving way to approach it. And to be able to see generously, because, you know, you only get what you see. So if you see generously, then that's going to affect what you get. And another thing, if you don't, then you're really going to be deceiving yourself. Because there is no person who is all evil, any more than there is any person who is all good. We are a mix. So, really talking about what it is that's in another that drives us absolutely crazy. That seems to just wipe everything that was fun and happy and easy right off the screen. And in its place is all of this. But here's another point of this. You ever heard of freedom from karma?
Yeah.
You won't find that at Target. It's not for sale. But I tell you what, karmic freedom, your soul craves it. How do you experience the freedom from karma? How about trying to disconnect yourself from gossip and complaining? In all probability, what that means is you've got to turn off the voice inside your head. Because that's the original source of complaining and gossiping. And once you do that, then you see it's so much easier not to really pay attention when it's happening outside and around you. You see, really what this is this is a time. It's a time for us to really melt the lines between what we believe to be good and what we believe to be bad. To really just let them melt and then see what happens. Because certainly the times are changing. And as they do, it is stirring us to change also. You ever consider the person who hurt you? They really envy you? And they're really so desperately afraid of themselves. And that they're going to be seen by the world with all of their foibles out there. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. So, now here's a possibility. For you to consider that very similar things are a part of your mix traits. And it can help you to open up and realize we're really, all of us, in this together. Every one of us. Is it a possibility that we could embrace the whole? See, only you can answer that. I myself feel very blessed, very privileged to be given the opportunity to, if I don't see it on my own immediately, to have someone else, something else, begin to point it out to me that you, the antagonist, really are a reflection of me. And if I look ever so closely inside myself, I'm going to find what it is that's driving me crazy instead of blaming it on you. So perhaps with this, the next time your cosmic antagonist shows up, in whatever form it does, you're able to embrace them with a big hug of gratitude for them helping you to realize this is the part of our awakening. But again, these are only my opinions. This is only my awareness. You may really be so far above and beyond me that you will only be able to look and see, well, at least there's somebody that's trying to help somebody else reach where I am. Thank you.
For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.